Dude, you have to do that. What you sent me I just seen it.
You just saw it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Little sneak preview. You've never seen that before. Never seen that out of out of a pack. Landscape double booklet. Yeah, so custom, dude. Seriously custom, bro.
Whoa, what is that?
What?
Oh, oh no, it was a YouTube part. 'Cause I started hearing her voice double.
Oh.
I was like, what the heck is going on?
I was like, dude, the aliens are abducting you, bro. That's crazy.
I wish.
This is going to be the new thing, though, dude. These magnets, these Clone Wars magnets, these are the new thing, dude.
What is that? Those look like in Mexico with the toys you get inside chips. Or pack
It's
of
a magnet. Dude, Mexico's fun like that, you know? That stuff's fun.
Dangerous.
Yeah, no,
They put lead toys in your food.
Dude, oh my gosh. You know, that's the downside, but at least kids are having fun for a while, you know?
It builds the immune system.
Yeah, no, it was something. So shout out Paxton Pools. He sends me stuff periodically to give away on the stream. So they come in packs like these, and they're made by Panini. So
oh shit.
Yeah, and they're from Italy, dude. They're made in Italy. Or no, they're made in China, but they were done in Italy. But that's Panini, I think. I think they're Italian. So yeah, interesting. We opened a pack. I need to start giving them away. I kind of forgot. We got carried away in the stream, and I forgot. But
how many is it? One per pack? How many come in a pack?
3 in a pack. There's 2 like normal ones, and then 1 like hollow foil one. So yeah, that's kind of fun.
There we go. Nice.
Yeah, they're a funny like art style. I like to see more of them. There's like a few different art styles. Some of them are like actual screenshots, like that Magna Guard is a screenshot from the show.
I don't know why I'm having weird nostalgia feelings with these. Did I have something like this as a kid? Or something else?
Probably. They're called stacks. They're kind of sick.
Interesting.
And of course the pack of, you know. So yeah. Oh man. We're in a funny lull right now, dude. It's like we're kind of just twiddling our thumbs, waiting for the national and waiting for information too. We haven't really got a whole lot of information regarding the national, you know, which like is unfortunately why you're not going to end up committing to going this time around. Yeah. Like, you're going to stay back. You're going to hang back and watch from a distance, which I'm bummed on because I know that we were going to have a good time, but I totally understand like the amount of risk is not really potentially worth the reward like it was last year. So I get it.
Well, honestly, there was like, how do you explain it? For me, there was like almost no risk last year because it was about just everything the first year was essentially, I guess, a risk because we just kind of had to find out. There's no other way to find out. And I guess maybe you can say last year we got lucky, but things definitely have changed this year, and I just can't. My risk assessment is saying no.
Yeah,
it's not worth the risk. Yeah, because especially after I counted how much money I spent last year, and granted we made a good amount of money, but reasons why we made money last year, we don't have those reasons this year. For now, as of right now, again, it's not for sure. I could be the biggest doofus ever, and it could have been 3x what it was last year, and you know what I mean. But
or it could be, and you could be making a really smart move. I have other things to lean on that I'm going for, but I'm feeling those same feelings and having those same thoughts of like, well, what am I going to do? So like my plan B is, if there's nothing for me at the Tops booth, then I'm going to hunt the floor, find some stuff that I want to break, and
Yeah.
I'm going to bring it back, and we're going to run different breaks each day based on what I find on the floor. So I'm just going to come back to the Airbnb. I'm going to lock in, I'm going to stream, do breaks, because I have to. Like, I can't
Yeah.
go and not make money. Like, I can't take 2 weeks off and not make money right now. That's like not a thing for
Yeah.
me. So it's I can't lose. I'm always in a place. This is something I was talking to my buddy about. He was like, one of the reasons you're successful and you've continued to be successful is that you always put yourself in positions where you can't fail, you can't lose. And so you just have to overcome, like you have to triumph. And because of that, you keep going to the next level. And I was like, oh yeah, you're right. I was like, it's like a personality defect that I have, where I can't help but like fly at the sun. It's
Yeah.
like it's so I'll figure something out, but I totally understand being in your shoes where like, you know, you're like, I can't, spend that amount on hotel, flight, like transportation, all of that,
Yeah.
food, and then not have the guaranteed revenue stream. It's like makes no
Yeah.
sense.
Exactly.
Makes no sense. So
And especially since I'm pretty much gonna see everybody I would want to see at Rebel Scum Con the
the
next week.
next week, yeah.
Yeah.
So which makes sense.
And that is a good opportunity. And again, it's not about the money, but I am vending at that one. And that
Yeah.
is a good opportunity to, at the very least, maybe not make money, but have a paid for experience.
And networking,
networking,
having people
yeah.
see you and get to meet you, and like all of those things are important,
Yeah.
So
Which is, yeah. So
it's
specifically to that, that's something someone came into my chat and asked me, like, what are you plan on selling? Are you gonna have singles or sealed boxes? I'm like, to be honest with you, I'm most likely gonna try to just have as much like cheap shit and free shit as possible to kind of just bring awareness to the hobby. I can't really expect people to want to spend, $1,000 on a reflection card, on the first time finding out that these things ever exist. But
yeah,
maybe going through the dollar bulk binder, picking out some of your favorite characters, and then getting your coupon off me, and just kind of just sharing awareness.
Yeah,
because through my experience of vending, it's kind of seemed to be the thing is people just aren't really aware of this trading card world.
Yeah, well, and I think you're right. There's going to be the majority of people there are going to be people that we're introducing to the hobby. So, like I've been, kind of thinking through and talking through with my buddy as well about, ideas that I have about what I want to do as well. I've got a bunch of cheap stuff I'm bringing. I've got some middle tier, and I'll have some higher tier, because I also want people to be able to see into it at different levels, whether I intend to sell that item or not. So I'm going to run a break while I'm there. I'm going to run it on Whatnot. I need to reach out and find out about internet. That's my goal, is to like do a Whatnot stream at the table and run a break. And if people want to get in on my break and they're there in person, they're going to be able to scan my QR code, use my referral link, and get in on their first break, if they want to. But the fact of the matter remains, I can't expect anyone there in person to buy spots into a break, not knowing what in the world that is. Which is why I'm going to run it on Whatnot. And that also gives people on my Whatnot side an ability to peer into that world as well. So that's my idea. It could backfire and explode in my face, but Might as again flying directly at the sun. So I'm like Abu with the gym, you know.
Yeah. Well, somebody has to do it.
Somebody has to, you know. It might as well be
Yeah.
me. It might as well be this idiot. But yeah. Well, and I want to make content while I'm at not just at RSC but at the national as well. So I am going to go to the graders, and I am going to do some in-person stuff, and I'm going to film that process and compare, do a video, because I was sitting here looking at my camera that I used to stream, and I was like, why would I not use this more? And I was like, okay, I can either go buy a handheld rig for $200 and actually start filming content, or I could just, say screw it, I don't really care, or whatever. But it's like, I'm there. I'm going to do those things anyway. I might as well film the process and talk about it. So that's actually one of the things I'm most stoked on, is like doing a little storytelling while I'm there. Because I do feel like it's not going to be like it was last year. We know that, right? But like, I don't think it's going to be. I feel like I'm going to have the space and the time to be able to do that this year, whereas last year I didn't feel like I had that.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So yeah, I'm coming up with a list of things that I like want to talk about and shoot and see, and then maybe we can ask chat today if there's like anything they're curious about that people aren't going. What are you curious about to see from the national, from trade night? I'll probably set up my camera at trade night too. Just set it up on my table, and just like film interactions and things like that. So
Yeah.
because that's what I am most excited about, is kind of capturing more of the moments. Whereas because that's just like, I feel like that's a component to like what I like to do and want to bring to the table, for the Jungle brand, but also for this show, that I haven't yet. I just haven't done it yet, and I want to. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's coming. I'm excited about it. So I've been writing down ideas, but
Yeah. I'm also curious to see if there's other I guess franchises within Tops and trading cards that have such a maybe not just in trading cards, but maybe I want to know if like Disney or Marvel or V Friends has such a tight community like like the Star Wars, to have like a big ass trade night like that.
yeah.
Like I'm curious. Again, we were talking about earlier. I don't want to compare, but I'm curious to see what other trade nights are like. Like what are those?
Yeah.
What are those looking like? How, are they that in tune with the artist? Are they that in tune with the community? Is it that? Is everyone? Because it seems like within our community, everyone's kind of within reach. Like there's no like celebrity esque big dog. How do you say, vibe going on with anybody. You can kind of just like walk up to anybody as a normal person. They could be the biggest streamer in our category, but they're like the most normal person. Versus I've noticed it
available to you.
Yeah. And other franchises, it's just kind of like there tends to be like a celebrity aspect to like a distant they kind of only hang out with themselves kind of thing. Yeah, Star Wars community is the first community I see where everyone's kind of just like, specifically the card one, where everyone's kind of like an even playing field, whether you're a buyer, streamer, breaker, seller, whatever it is.
And it's funny too, because people that are coming into it, they feel like at first it's gonna be there's gonna be that distance, right?
Yeah.
And you kind of have to be like, yo, it ain't like that. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen that even with people meeting me. And I'm like, I'm just like some dude that, enjoys this and is creating, you know what I mean? And people
Yeah.
are like, oh dude, it's so weird seeing you, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I'm just like everybody, I'm just like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there is a weirdness, I think, because people spend a lot of time seeing you where they are safe, you know, with the screen. They're behind the screen, that you're not
Yeah.
seeing them, you know, and now they're like vulnerable. And so they're kind of like, you know,
Yeah.
um, which I find funny and interesting. But then they realize how available everybody is. And I feel like that is different than some of these other categories.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is? Like,
I think it's just how do you say, it's kind of like we're playing a video game. You know what I'm saying? And like you can
mhm,
have LeBron James and some random dude in a different country who somehow end up on a team that have no idea who the other person is and just kind of hit
yeah,
it off and have a great time and
mhm,
just enjoy whatever they're doing. And sometimes it's
mhm,
like these people just have a random name with the random, usually it's like their favorite card or their best hit. And I
mhm,
don't know if you're a 65-year-old woman, a 23-year-old guy, or a 15-year-old kid.
yeah,
I talk to everyone the
right,
same. And I
yeah,
talk to some people wild and I meet them and I'm like, oh my God, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were a 60-year-old lady. I apologize. You know what I mean? And it's like, and like, oh no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's like that happened to me at Anaheim with a couple of people we were meeting. I'm like, I found
yeah,
myself apologizing, like I didn't realize you were like an adult.
yeah,
like I assume everyone who's online is kind of just a degenerate, young one.
yeah, no,
But so
and
like there's just that level of mm, like that social, how do you say it? It brings us all down to ground zero, like the same, like I said, the same level, and we're just able to communicate without that social awkwardness of who it is behind you or what they look like or what they're into.
well,
Right?
that's a good point because we do a
Yeah.
lot of that's the beauty of it, because we do a lot of we were talking about this earlier where our kind of default mode is comparison in the brain for like a lot of
Yeah.
humans. Like it's a human thing to like, and we have to consciously kind of dismantle that and go, no, like, it's like judging someone by their appearance right away. That's the same thing, right? We automatically kind of do that, and we have to dismantle that. So it's cool that when you come into like a, a stream room, that you can just be yourself, and
Exactly.
that's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, that's like the beauty of it. Um, it's funny to see the development. I just had this
Yeah.
thought about like um just because it used to just be chat rooms, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like long ago, and now it's like full blown, like you can interact with this person who can decide how what they're showing, and
Yeah.
it's interesting. It's interesting. That's why I like Discord too, because you can people can pop in. That's why I like having that plugged into my whatnot community, because people are like, oh, I want to rip a box. I got this box at, on drop or whatever, or I got it at GameStop and my local LCS, and I want to rip it. You guys want to watch? And then everybody can join in and just watch them rip their personal box over there too.
Yeah.
Um, you get a little window into their world, and that's cool. So, man, the national this year, I just like don't even know what to expect. I have a few things on my agenda. Um, we've got we had planned to do our IRL this show
Mhm.
there, but I'm going to be there, you're going to be there. We can still do a show. Um We just need to line that out, or we can skip and just save it for Rebel Scum. But we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. We'll let people
I'm
know
not worried
too.
about it. Yeah.
But I wonder if we're going to get a Galaxy preview of any kind while we're there, because it comes out like a week and a half later. Like the Tuesday after, it's like the day after I get home from Rebel Scum.
Yeah.
It like hits the street, or like 2 days later or something, which is really fast. I'm like, oh gosh, I have to like have all this going. Ugh. Lord have mercy, dude.
Yeah.
It's an exhausting time of year. I think I'll be a happier person when I'm on the other side of that drop. You know,
there's on the 13th, you'll be happy.
On the 13th, I'll be happy. I'm happy, but it's chaotic in my world right now. You know, I'm trying to bring order to the chaos in my world right now, and it's the most uncomfortable, most fun. It's a lot of type 2 fun going on, but like time of the year for me, you know. So,
well, you're essentially vending 2 weekends in a row. You're vending back to back. Yeah.
With a wedding in California in between. So I got to fly to California for a wedding. So I'm flying to San Jose from Chicago on Sunday night, gonna drive down to Monterey, and then post up there for a few days, and then I'm gonna fly from San Francisco back to Dallas.
So it's like last year, except you're flying instead of driving.
I'm flying it. Yep. And I'm throwing in a third state in the mix. Yeah, it just felt like this, man. It just felt like this. Good thing that, like, you know, God made coffee and there's Celsius, and I can end up on the beach for a little bit. That would be kind of cool. I'll get like 1 day on the beach.
Yeah.
I'm going to take it too. But yeah, if I can get it all to go, bless you. Bless you. Bless you. If it all goes well, I'll be blown away. Like, if everything goes well in this next like 2 to 3 weeks, I'll be blown away.
I mean, what's the over under?
Yeah, I don't know.
Side bets?
Man. I think we're gonna take side bets on whether Jungle actually makes it or not. I don't know. I'm not much of a betting man, but I am a risk taker. That's for sure. Clearly.
Yeah.
Well, so,
I mean, what we're gonna say?
Well, no, go ahead.
I would say the only people really taking a risk right here is Topps, because they have zero information on what they're doing on anything at the National and anything that has to do with Galaxy. Supposedly, we do have some insider knowledge that I can't 100% guarantee is factual. It's just the only thing that I've seen, or Jungle actually sent it to me, that has anything related to Galaxy, because Jungle was just mentioning how hopefully there's some Galaxy leaks at the Nationals, but I don't know.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Well, let's pull up the insider here. This is Checklist Insider, you know, and we had seen that. Shout out Ghost Crew. Ghost Crew had posted something in relationship to what you're looking at right now with the base parallels list. And I was going over it and I was like, oh, green kaleidoscope refractor. That one's new. That one wasn't in 25. Everything else is the same here. Now, the numbers corresponding with some of these refractors were different for some of the inserts. But this is just the base parallels. So when we get the actual odds dropped, we'll know for sure where everything lands. But green kaleidoscope, the kaleidoscope is the nebula refractor in hyperspace sets. But then it'll have like a green finish to it, like a green layer as well with that one. So this indicates that what we've surmised, that this would be a slightly bigger print run with more more inserts than previous, and now with an extra parallel for the base set compared to 25 Galaxy. So
this just means more cases, right? It doesn't mean more hits per box. Like they're not going to bump it up to 4 hits, 4 minis, or 5 hits, 4 minis or something.
No.
It's
no, you'll get lucky if you get an extra hit, but which definitely happens. But no, it'll be more cases. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a bigger print run than last year's print run, and last year's print run was a way bigger print run than 24's print run.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys want to see a print run and checklist breakdown, last week we actually spent probably like an hour going through all 3 years of Fanatics release on Galaxy, the checklist.
Also, one comparison we didn't make last year, but there's something that I'm led to believe that I can't really fully speak to until after the set drops, but I'd like to know how many artists contributed in 25 and how many artists contributed in 26.
Okay.
So I can do that real quick, actually. I'll tell us here in a minute. But I'm led to believe that this could be like the biggest set of Galaxy that we've gotten. Like biggest, like meatiest, fullest, most exciting, most fun that we've ever gotten. So that's a really big plus.
Which, I mean, it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing because it should, in theory, make Galaxy a little bit more affordable at launch. Boxes are selling for $375 on eBay already, but those are gonna go way down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll settle. It'll settle for sure. I had to let everybody know, people FOMO on those pre-order drops. Like, listen, like, there's going to be another drop. It is more expensive. They did raise the price on it.
To what?
But I think $249 on the pre-order drop.
Damn.
Yeah. But I don't think that the inflation from that to the kind of what I would consider to be the market, I don't think it's going to be as big a jump as we've seen with others because of that. So,
well, I mean, look at Masterwork. It's what are we, like 1,600 cases? It's being ripped multiple times a day. People are doming it left and right, and it hasn't budged. It's just
I
there.
know. Isn't that nuts?
Yeah.
It's gone up. So it dipped a little bit, which surprised me. That it dipped a little, and then it's come back up again. So now it's back up. And I think it is getting to that point, though. I think it's getting there. Which timing wise is working pretty nicely. But I think it's getting there to where it's going to be, there's not going to be that much left of it soon. So get in on your last breaks for the next like couple weeks, and it's going to be, you're not going to see it much. Over 100 contributing sketch artists, over 100. Okay. For 25. Let's see what it says. Whoa! You guys want to know the comparison?
400.
So 25 Galaxy had 153 sketch artists. 26 Galaxy has 218 sketch artists. There's an increase of 65 artists and 42% more artists. So yeah, there's gonna be more. There's gonna be more sketches in this set than any other set probably ever.
Well, there has to be, because
there's
an entire 199 print run worth of cases.
Yep.
So that's 4 per case that has to go in there. So that essentially proves that the print run itself is going to be about 40% bigger.
Or the pull rate on sketches is going to be higher.
There's no way that's the case. If they do that, whatever. There's no way.
Imagine it's 5 per case.
I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad, but I don't know. We'll see.
The
odds aren't out. This is what I mean by they're being fucking.
I know. They're being dumb.
Yeah.
They're being dumb in that they're not, and maybe it's I don't know if this is standard. I kind of forget. I kind of forget if the odds, if we wait this long for the odds. I think I'm normally not.
No, because we would do breakdown on the odds before pre-orders.
True.
The last few sets.
True. Dude, the set is so big that it broke their computers. They can't compute the odds.
You got to remember, on Masterwork, they did hit us for the first time ever.
That's right.
This checklist is not accurate. Like, this checklist is not, like, so to them, they're pretty much like, why release it?
Yeah, because nerds like us want to see it. I want to see it.
No, but I'm saying, like, it's already in the phase of it's not even guaranteed. So why even put it out?
Yeah. Oh,
which is kind of fucking dumb.
It's dumb.
And you know what's funny is that's the only reason it's like that is because they make too many mistakes on their factory line. That's correct. Like, just in case that 101 gets fucking smashed in the factory because someone forgot to put the belt timing in the right place. That's the only reason why shit like that exists, is to help them when stuff like that happens. So I don't know.
Yeah. Or like, yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's a whole dark rabbit hole to go down. But I'm just baffled that we're a week out of the National and we don't know what Topps is even going to freaking have yet. Like, what the frick, Topps? What the frick?
Imagine they're like, okay, because, like, what would the redemption even be?
They're just like, we don't have anything, folks.
Yeah, they're like, we can't even, like, we can't.
We don't even have anything. We don't even have any. Well, because, like, it's just going to be exclusives. It's not going to be redemption.
It's going to be V-Friends.
It's just going to be exclusives.
It's going to be V-Friends.
Dude, I'll just do this and, like, walk away, and then maybe, like, scream and tear my shirt.
Just buy it and make money.
No, I'm not. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'll scream and tear my shirt and probably, I don't know. The thing that I'm most excited about is actually hunting the floor. If that doesn't happen, if, like, they don't have anything cool for Star Wars, Disney, or Marvel, and it's V-Friends, I'm gonna have a hard time doing that. You know what I mean? So what I'll do instead is run around and find cool stuff to break that I can just go back to the Airbnb and break. So, but I am excited to also go do some in-person grading / really it's authentication that I'm doing. Beckett's prices are pretty darn reasonable to get stuff encapsulated. So I'm going to do, but I am going to do one PSA because someone wants me to. But I want to because I want the comparison. And so, but I think I might do my Mark Hamill with Beckett. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? You think it matters?
I don't know, man. It just depends what you're after. Honestly, it really depends what you're after. I would
just
for the Mark Hamill, the rookie, I would just do PSA.
Mine's the Sapphire rookie, but regardless is what you're
trying
saying.
To black label it.
No, it won't. It won't black label. I wouldn't grade it. I don't even think. I think I would just. I just want to authenticate it.
Yeah. Does it have a sticker, the authentication sticker from the con?
No, I didn't get it because I was planning on slabbing it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, because then I'd just be paying for something I don't need, right? So just paying extra.
I mean, I don't know. I would do it just for the experience. I've never graded with a Beckett or even done in-person grading. I went with Tony last year. Kind of got a third-person experience through him. It was pretty cool, pretty easy. It's just a lot of, I mean, like any convention, it's a lot of waiting
in line.
Around.
Yeah. So, yeah. I'm just gonna try to.
How much is Beckett charging for the authentication at the con?
I'm a little confused about their pricing, to be honest with you. If you go to their website, and you go to their, I'll pull it up and send it to you. Hold on. All right, here it is. It's like a special one here. I'm going to send it to you. We can look at it because I don't quite understand it. Maybe you can help me and anyone else that might be interested in this understand what it's talking about, because so they have floor 1 and they have card grading. We're going to focus on just a couple of these. Card grading on the first floor and then autograph authentication on the second floor. And I'm wondering, like, is that just sticker authentication? And does the encapsulation have to happen where the card grading is happening on floor 1?
Yeah, you know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah. That's confusing to me. Yeah.
Yeah. So, because if you look at show pricing and you go, there's like a toggle, there's card grading pricing and then there's autograph authentication. So it's one of those things where I'm going to have to show up in person and just ask, I think, and find out in person what in the world's going on. So can you pull that up? I sent it to you in your Instagram. So you can just click the link. So if you scroll down, It's got card grading and autograph authentication tabs right there. You can click on one and the other, toggle it, and see different pricing. Then there it says add-ons, trading card encapsulation, and then it says with card grading, $125. So it's like it says 50% off with the price for the autograph authentication, but it's like 50% off of what? You know what I mean? Because it says that the show signer special is $10. Well, what is the base price for autograph authentication then? I guess maybe they have that. Like, we should know that already. You know?
Yeah, I don't know how any of this works. This is mumbo jumbo to me.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Show signer special only for items signed at the show, $10. So that's not what you have. Autograph based on standard signer pricing. So
yeah, I read this before, but
so $20. So you get 50% off this price.
50% off of
of 20, 25, 30, 35, 50, but I don't know.
There's the declared value stuff makes sense to me, but
okay, so the fee is $75 for Mark Hamill.
Oh, there you go.
So it's $75. So half of that,
$37.50.
So then $37.50 plus if you want the card details, it's gonna be $50.
So it's like
$90, something like that.
See, that's like not bad.
Yeah.
It's like it's worth it to do it with Beckett. Then it seems like just because the value of doing it there. I don't know. This is why I want to do it and do both and like film it and talk about it and go over that in a video. I think that'll be fun. So.
No, yeah, definitely, because this is interesting. I mean, logistically, it's probably so confusing to really explain this in a concise way. It's gonna take, That's why grading companies exist, like the people who grade for you, like send them for you, because this is pretty confusing. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, so this is a little kind of content preview for one of the things that I plan on doing when I'm there at the National. Setting up my fun rig here that I'm gonna shoot everything on this guy, which I'm excited for. Yeah, dude, the Ronin Mini, really affordable. I already have the camera. It's like, why not just grab the rig? Super affordable to just upgrade that.
Yeah,
I already have everything else. So nice little runaround, smooth shooting the footage of this. You guys will all get to see the floor. Yeah. So this is going to happen, and then PSA. PSA is pretty expensive, right? It's one of the reasons.
PSA is ridiculous. I will admit, PSA's pricing is ridiculous, and more power to them. It's definitely based off of
demand.
They're like the Lamborghini, Porsche of the grading scene. They have that, even though it has Volkswagen parts, they're going to charge you a little more.
Lamborghini.
But if you want to drop it off and pick it up Sunday,
that's the price. Yeah,
$229. If you want to pick it up same day, $400.
Is it the same? My question is it the same price across the board whether you're having the card graded or simply authenticated? Because
Yeah,
the
it doesn't matter.
authentication,
It's
yeah, that's
just
crazy. And that's where Beckett distinguishes the difference. They're like, no, that's different. That's separate. Yeah. So this is for grading tickets, like I guess ticket stubs.
which is a new thing. That's not a new thing. It's a new thing to me. It's recently been brought to my attention. It's like actually it's pretty cool. But
yeah,
I want to start doing it, not for value, but just that's my little, how do you say, gimmick.
I have
for
some
me, I
too.
guess.
I have some too. Yeah, I've saved them as well.
Like when I go see Doomsday, if I get a physical ticket, I'm gonna grade that. That's sick to me just to have.
Yeah. What'd you think of the trailer?
Oh, dude, I haven't been this hyped for a movie in a very long time. Like the
Yeah, it's gonna be
Odyssey,
cool.
the Odyssey that just came out, I am like 10 out of 10 hyped. And the Doomsday trailer, like, how do you say? I remember I was telling you I had that reaction with things where I can't stop laughing.
Oh, you had the
After I
giggle
watched
fits, huh?
after I watched the Doomsday trailer, I couldn't stop laughing because I just had a feeling of how sick this was about to be.
Yeah,
I was just extremely happy. Yeah,
I had that situation where I was like, what did I say? There's a thing that I think of every time. It's like, it's explicit. Let's just say that it's explicit, and I'm like, hell yeah, dude, that's gonna be kick ass. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'm down for it. It's gonna be wild. So, have you seen? And I know this isn't Star Wars, but that's okay. Have you seen the Doom card market since that trailer
Yeah,
dropped?
I don't. Yeah, it's disgusting. It's actually disgusting.
Yeah, I don't know if we could pull that up pretty quick, but that's
Let me
like
see.
really cool to see. While you're pulling that up, we can preview trade night a little bit too. Star Wars trade night. I know a lot of people are excited for it, hyped for it. Shout out to Toytastic Studios, man. They're putting on, they're doing some work for the community that's really cool. And I'm really happy and I'm really stoked for like what that is and to be a part of that. But it's funny because we were talking about this, like it's something that I'm actually like not that excited for. like on a personal level, like I'm not super stoked. And we'll talk about why here in a minute.
Oh shit!
Let's
Sorry, I
see
didn't mean to
this.
cut you off.
No,
Oh no, here, keep talking because it's not popping up yet. The specific ones.
there's those supers. I don't know if you found that post where it's all the supers that got posted. It might be on Instagram. But regardless of that, I oh yeah, there's one of them.
Like this is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is nuts.
Out
To
of
sell
10.
for even that much or close to that much. That's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah, Doctor Doom is going hard in the paint, dude. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. All right, what were we gonna say?
Well, yeah, that was like a funny little tangent on tangent, but yeah. I was telling you this earlier before we went live, but it's just like I don't anticipate having that much fun because for me, it's like I have to. There's so many great artists in that room, like the best in Star Wars, you know, and a lot of them. And I don't feel like I belong there. I said this before. and I am willing to tell people this because I think it's interesting to see the perspective of the person that is in my shoes, um, kind of clawing my way up from nothing, and not really being like, I know how to identify amazing work and I understand like what's going on, but I also am not at the level yet with my skills that I'm actually able to replicate that. So, and I know this, right? Um and so it's hard to be the person that has to show up to auction a piece in that room with all those other auctions going on. It's hard also to like show up and I'm going to bring a piece to give away, right? It's hard for me to want to show up and give away a piece when I don't think my piece that I'm bringing to sell is going to sell. That's just like um that's my kind of skeptical brain at work here. Um I could certainly sell my piece and it go fine and be great and awesome and everything like that and be super rewarding. But last year was incredibly uncomfortable for me. It was great for me to be there, but I had a miserable time. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I had an absolutely miserable experience. Um and it was because I didn't feel like I belonged there and I was really uncomfortable because I wasn't on the level. So I it was important for me to be there, but it was really challenging too. And yeah, this year is no different. It's like the same. You know what I mean? It's kind of the same situation. I've worked really hard and I've gotten better. Um but it's um it's tough going into a room with Angel Aviles, Josh Trout, Matt Maldonado, Chris Penix, Craig Deeks, Jason Davies. Like literally, it's like they're all amazing and they're all like the best. And um, you know, the list is like really crazy. Tracy's gonna be there. She speaks for herself plenty. Um, so yeah, I don't know. It's just hard. It's hard to be like. I was like talking to my wife, and I was like, I was like, I shouldn't do the voice. I'm gonna do the voice though, but I was like, this is what I made, or this is what I tried to make. It's like that's how I feel. Like just so like a peasant. You know, um, and what's funny is that I'm not the only artist who feels this way and has these thoughts, and it's a lot of artists. But yeah, I don't know. I figured it would be interesting to share that like that's people come in asking me all the time to the stream, like, you excited for it? You stoked? And I'm like, no, dude, like I'm not like actually like it's like scary, and it's like really uncomfortable. Um, maybe in 20 years, if I'm still doing things like this and like I'm like 20 years leveled into like this, um, you know, course of mastery, then like maybe, but like right now, no, dude. I feel like the rookie that just got into the league and I'm playing against LeBron James, you know what I mean? And LeBron's finna like dunk on me, you know what I mean? And I have to still try to go out and guard him. They're like, get out there and guard James, Frederick, get out there, do it anyway, and he's just gonna taunt me and abuse me, and I'm gonna have to do it anyway. So that's kind of like that's my perspective on it. And it's like I'm laughing about it because like I think it's funny. Like I can like kind of step outside of myself to view that. And if I don't, I get way too wrapped up and I'll be miserable like every day in the lead up to it. But yeah, I don't know. It's funny. It's funny. Star Wars Trade Night's going to be awesome and really fun for a lot of people, and it's an amazing thing that those guys are putting on. I'm going to be
but
that. Yeah, I just am going to be, you know, I'm going to have to not walk around and look at people's work.
yeah,
I'm not even going to look at anything. I can't. Like,
you're gonna have to. It's gonna
I'm
be
not
there
going
in front
to.
of your face.
You're not going to make me, dude.
You're gonna bring it up to your table. Look what I
You're
just
not going to be
bought.
there to make me. You're not going to be there to make me. I'm going to stand behind on my side. And I'm
Herc's gonna be there.
not even going to walk that table, dude. That row of tables. I hope they put me on the end, or I hope they put me somewhere. I don't know. They'll probably put me in the back where no one can even see me anyway. So
Nah, I think you'll be fine.
I'm playing this. These are the thoughts of an aspiring artist, you know.
Yeah,
So,
it's natural.
Yeah.
Act natural.
Dude, they pull my shirt up over my head. Is this how I'm supposed to be? They're like, no, Jungle, put your shirt down. Like, get in your corner. Get in your corner. Luckily, it's going to be like a bigger like venue. Yeah, I don't know. I am going to film though. So if anybody is curious about what that's going to look like in there, I am going to set my camera up on my table and just like be filming interactions and filming, you know, different stuff. So yeah. I mean, great things came out of last year. Don't get me wrong. But yeah.
Yeah. Last year was definitely necessary for you, I believe.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm curious if this year will be. You know what I mean?
I think it's way more important than last year.
You think so?
Hell yeah.
What do you see?
I see. I mean, to me, I think just the movement in general of what Toys is doing and you being a big part of like, I think the artist alley part of it is a big driving factor for most people. And it's kind of is the whole, it's like it is a trade night for cards and people are there for the cards, but a big part of the community is the art aspect of things. And I think being a part of the foundation that is the future of Star Wars cards is, I think, more important than your art. You thinking your art is worth being up there? Because if it wasn't worth being up there, you wouldn't be up there. You get what I'm saying? So, like, to me, it's more like I think you're a part of a bigger thing than just.
I
like
appreciate you saying
art.
that. Yeah. No, I appreciate you saying that because that's definitely like I've just been in my dungeon making art. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, I'm really hard on myself, and it's like why I succeed at a lot of things, but it's also why I'm kind of miserable sometimes. You know what I mean? It's like there's a trade-off. It's like I'm super demanding on myself, dude. I'll like be like, you have to sit your ass down and you have to work right now. Sit down. And I have to make myself. It's like I can't. I'm like, no, you don't get to do that. You only get 30 minutes to eat your lunch. Like I literally manage myself. You know what I mean? I'm like, you get 30 minutes, bro. That's it. Oh, your 30 minutes is done? Cool. Get your ass up, go downstairs and work. You know? So and that's a good thing. Like I don't think a lot of people have that. And I do think that's a good thing, but it's also like it does make me miserable, kind of, but hopefully I just kind of want to have a good time. That's like, which I know that sounds crazy. Maybe that's not what it should be, though. Like maybe that's not what it should be.
I don't think so. No, definitely not. It's 100% a work trip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's performative in its nature, and I want to be able to have a good time at the same time. And I think that it's okay to not. It's okay to definitely not. So, and I think if I realize that, like, and prepare for that, then it's fine. It's
Nah,
all
dude.
good.
Good times ended when we graduated high school, man. It's all blood, sweat, and tears, and it's either you did it or you didn't.
Bro, tell that to me and you and Lex sharing a cigar in Anaheim, because that was a good time.
Yeah.
Oh man, nah.
But yeah, floor is open, chat. If you guys have any comments, I know you guys have been talking. We haven't been ignoring you guys. It's just
I have
a lot's been going on.
I have. No, we'll check the chat. I'll tune into it now. I haven't been checking it out at all. Benjamin says Doomsday is going to be mid. That's hilarious. Is this why?
That's why everyone hates him. Yeah, don't listen to him.
Is that why he's getting the hate right now?
That's not why, but that's another layer as to why someone now probably hates him that didn't hate him 10 seconds ago.
Yeah. Dude, thanks for saying that, Herc. I appreciate you saying that, bro. Herc is definitely a big supporter of my art. He's got a piece coming to him soon. It'll be after trade night. Sadly, I just don't have time to make it what I really want to make it, but it's coming though. It's coming. That one's gonna be fun. That piece will actually. Some pieces, see, and this is like work, right? Work versus fun. Like some pieces for me are really fun.
Yeah.
This piece, I'm not even gonna show it actually. Like I'm just gonna like briefly show it because I haven't sent it to toys or anything, and it might not even be finished yet. But I showed battle packs here, but yeah, that is what I have been working on, and that piece has been miserable the entire time. Every stroke, miserable. It's weird, dude. It's weird. Some pieces for me are really fun. That piece has been miserable for me. Don't listen to people. We did reshoots. It's gonna blow your off.
People are falling for the Ben Foreman, the hate Foreman.
I guess so. Doomsday is going to be the make it or break it for Marvel in regards to the MCU. I mean it will, I suppose, but it's kind of always that. Spider-Man is definitely going to influence it too.
I think it's worse than the make it or break it. I think it's either going to keep it into a failing state or it's going to bring it back into a profiting state.
Yeah.
There's nothing to make or break. It's bring it back or it's not going to bring it back. It's already broken.
It's already broken. Yeah, it's broken. No, it's definitely broken right now. And so it's either going to stay broken or it's going to be fixed. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which is funny because people. Yeah, I don't know. We could go down the Star Wars, be in the same situation, but, yeah. I don't know, man. Why is it that why is there so much dead space in like Star Wars and in cards right now for us too? Like there's so much dead space. Like the breaks have been really fun. We've been pulling a lot of heat out of Masterwork and Hyperspace and every which other set. We stay pulling heat. That's been the most fun. It's like that's where all the content is, for Star Wars right now, is like literally on Whatnot. So that's cool. But this is a funny Dead Space, and I'm just hoping that Galaxy is just going to be like a riptide, dude.
Yeah, we'll see, man. Yeah. Galaxy is my only hope right now. If Galaxy doesn't hit for me, I don't know, man. I don't know.
It will.
Galaxy is my only hope right now.
Yep. Not even Obi-Wan Kenobi anymore, dude.
Nah.
But
nope.
Yeah, the Galaxy. I can't say anything. Dang it. Well, never mind. We'll have more info soon. I really want to be able to bring you guys more information from the National. It might just be more about just specifically things that take place at the National, things that happen on the floor, like, people that we'll see. Like, it's kind of just like what is it? There's going to be an Easter egg hunt on the floor, more or less, looking for Star Wars stuff. And it's a huge floor, like it's massive. But some of those interactions can be really fun. I'm going to try to film as much of that as possible. But yeah, we'll see how she goes, man. We'll see how she goes. So
yeah, man. And good luck to everyone that's going. Travel safe, be careful. It is Chicago. Don't end up in areas you shouldn't be in with, cases of superfractors and
yeah, no.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Even close to the venue, like there's like a certain level of risk. Like
there's a moment you walk into the National and I feel like everyone has this thought. There's no way, everyone has to have this thought where you just go, how much money is in here right now? In terms of product, superfractors, slabs, equipment, just jewelry, people, car, like there's
billions.
Probably hundreds of millions of dollars worth of
yeah
product alone.
I think we're in the billies in that room, dude.
Yeah,
I think we're in the billies.
Just be careful.
Yeah.
Nothing that's gonna be nothing's gonna happen. I don't want to fear monk.
Stay on your toes, though. It's a good thing to be paying attention. You know what I mean?
It's a easy place for someone with bad intentions to go hang out.
There's a lot of security, which is good, but there's also, money attracts miscreants. You know what I mean?
Do what I did and leave your Luke auto in your backpack with it halfway open. Jungle has to come up to you and be like, your backpack's open, right? Yeah. But yeah, just be safe. National is a really fun time. Trade night, take photos, take videos. I'm not gonna be able to make it, so I want to live through you guys. And yeah.
Yep. It's gonna be a bummer not having the three amigos. It's gonna be a bummer, but we'll be reunited at RSC.
Yeah.
And we will have, actually I looked at it, our tables are, it's like me, you, and Tony right next to each other. So it's gonna be cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be really fun. So you guys will have to come find us.
Rebel ScumCon is like Trade Night 2.0. Honestly, I'm proud of this, and I know Tony has a lot to do with it, but I'm proud that Rebel ScumCon somewhat recognizes the card community and is willing to kind of facilitate something like that. We're just going to be vendors, but it seems like a lot of people within the Whatnot community are going.
They're going to be there
for the sole purpose, because there seems to be somewhat of a card community thing happening there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people who aren't even into Star Wars conventions that are going because I want to say because of the rips and sips, basically, because of the vending.
It's because of us.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
It's because of us for sure, which is sick. Like, and it's fun. You know, I know like we get like, you know, into a lot of the nuts and bolts and like kind of the criticisms and this and that. But at the end of the day, like we love this, you know, and we wouldn't keep doing it if we didn't. And you know, Rebel Scum Con is going to be, for me at least, probably a lot more fun. I don't know though. I could be speculating, but I'm really excited to meet everybody, and that is something that I really care about. So, yeah, stoked on it. Stoked on it. I will have a banner so that if you guys are trying to find people, I'm sure it won't be that hard to find us, but I will have one on my table. I don't even know what the setup situation is, but I'm gonna reach out to Kentucky after we get off this podcast and
let me know what they say.
Ask them about some deets. So yeah. But we'll all be together, so we won't be that hard to find. And we'll post on social media as well, so that if you guys are around, you'll know where to look for us. So
yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yes.
But that's pretty much it on my end. If you got any last
I don't think I do. I'm excited to see you guys. Whoever's in the chat right now that is going to be at either one of these events, I'm really stoked to see you guys. We will try to do an IRL podcast at Rebel Scum. I don't know if we'll get on during the national, but we'll see. We'll see. Just want to give you guys a heads up. We might skip a week, but we might figure something out too. So mystery time.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of mysteries next week. There's going to be mystery breaks coming from me, from stuff that I find on the floor. So bookmark those shows if you guys are on Whatnot. And then we might have a mystery pop-up podcast as well. So
yeah,
that's all I got.
Oh, quick thing.
What do you got?
For my people who come and watch the stream, I don't think I will be streaming in the Star Wars category over the next few weeks, probably until 26 Galaxy. Yeah. If anyone is interested in anime and stuff like that, I have fallen into the rabbit hole of this new company called Union Arena, and it's been a blast. And it's a fresh, untapped market that I've discovered and have had a really good time in over the last few days. So I'm gonna be over there, going crazy. Sure, if you guys are into anime, into TCGs, into the new stuff, let me know. We can learn together. But
is that like across like a bunch of different anime that Union Arena is like doing?
Yeah, so it's I honestly fell in love with just the idea, the solution, because like there's a big problem when it comes with the TCG stuff, and they provided a solution, and just the way it's all packaged makes a lot of sense. So there's this company called Crunchyroll, which has all the streaming for anime. It's become like the holy land for anime. That's where anime shows debut. It's like the Netflix for anime. Everyone, if you know, you know. I don't need to explain. And then they work with this company called Union Arena, which is owned by Bandai. And Union Arena is the TCG game that has a set rules, and each anime comes out with its own set, but the rules are all the same. So it's just like skin. So instead of having to create a new game for each anime that comes out, it's kind of just like, okay, well, I want to play with this anime today, and I already kind of know the set rules and regulations and kind of how it is. So that caught my attention, and I just been going down the rabbit hole, and it's fun because now I'm watching new shows that I wouldn't normally watch. Now I'm kind of like getting down this rabbit hole. It's just been a really good time. People are way more excited. There's no more than 2 to 3 streamers streaming it at any given time, so it's pretty fresh. It's not it's not that saturated. There's a lot more. I was telling the viewers today. There's a lot more buyers than there are streamers in this little niche.
Wow.
So, yeah. So I'm gonna see what I can do over here. I'm enjoying.
Cool.
It. Yeah.
Well, and that's where that's what is so important too about being a streamer is like you have to go where your excitement is and where you can support yourself too, where you can be supported. And, yeah, well, cool, dude. I'm jealous in a way. I'm like jealous of it because I'm like, oh man, like all these TCGs are so beautiful. Like One Piece is beautiful. Like I like the Dragon Ball stuff. Like, I'll probably end up like having some of that stuff loaded up in my shop, like as I go along as well. Like probably later in the year, as I have a little bit more come up. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, it's definitely good.
Heck yeah. Brilliant. Yeah, dude, the passion. Gotta ride the passion. Is there anything before we go? Is there anything that you guys want to see from the National Card Convention that you would be like, oh, I'd really like be interested in getting eyes on that or this? Let us know now because I'll go get it. I'll go capture it, Where'd my pen go? It's okay, I have a Sharpie. And if not, then we're gonna get out of here early because we are in that funny dead space and we want to make this one short and sweet.
Yeah, unless you guys have some crazy topic y'all want to get into.
Mm-hmm.
Rum slag printing plates. Yo, ban this guy. This is why. Again, this is why. This is why.
Hey, if I see one, I'll charge you double. Yeah, okay, the in-person drop-off. Cool. Yeah, I think CGC is also going to do something, and so is JSA. So I might just like go hit up all of them. You know what I mean? And see how they all go. Make my rounds. I really want Tag. I really hope Tag is going to be there. I don't know though. I need to look. King of Cards opinion on Star Wars cards. Okay. See if I can track him down.
Oh, you'll find him. Fucker's tall as shit.
That's cool. I like that. Hey, that's big money, Glitch. That's big money if you want access to that, bro.
You don't got black foil money, Glitch. That's black foil money.
Facts, dude. Facts. I love how B2 posted himself getting a pedicure. Did you see that on Instagram, bro?
I'm so glad I didn't see that. I would have unfollowed him.
He actually posted his feed on Instagram. It was awesome.
I would have blocked his ass.
Can you see if Golden has Star Wars cards? They probably do.
If anyone is interested, I will be going with Brian next Monday to the Star Wars Theory Vader Episode 2 premiere.
Oh, nice.
In Glendale. So if you guys are interested to hear my thoughts, I'm probably going to either make a video or go live and kind of discuss, with not spoilers, but kind of discuss the whole experience, maybe vlog it and kind of get. I'm either thinking of vlogging it or just live streaming the whole thing. But we'll see, depending on how the service is.
So what day is it?
It's next Monday.
So before the National. So it's this upcoming Monday.
Yeah, Monday.
Basically.
Yeah, Monday.
Yeah.
So after this weekend, Monday, right here, local in Glendale.
I really wish I could fly out for that. That would be cool.
I mean, if you can somehow get a flight, I pick you up. You can stay here.
It's not a thing right now, but oh man, that's so tempting. That's so tempting.
Honestly, that was the trade-off that kind of was like, okay, I could live with that. I'm gonna get to see the premiere for.
Yeah, you get to do that. That's cool. Yeah. Oh man, don't tempt me, Frodo. Oh.
But all right, guys.
I think that's it for us, dude.
Well,
thanks for joining. Yeah, thanks for joining the show tonight. heads up, like this was like our, what do we even talk about? And we had a few topics, but it's kind of been like a bit of a funny space. So we will have way more to talk about here in the coming weeks, and things are going to pick back up. So be looking forward to that. But thank you guys for tuning in anyway. We appreciate you guys.
It's been a great time.
For sure.
All right.
Absolutely.
Peace out, Girl Scout.